The feud between Cinder Hollow and the Dispossessed. Nestled in the heart of the land are two villages, forever bound by history, yet divided by ideology. Cinder Hollow, the coal fueled powerhouse of industry, and the Dispossessed, an exiled community that chose nature over greed. Their conflict runs deep, rooted in betrayal, survival, and a vision for the future that neither side will compromise on. Cinder Hollow, the village of industry. Cinder Hollow is a village built on ambition and coal. The people here are miners, blacksmiths, and traders who have caved their ways to prosperity with pickaxes and sheer determination. Towering smokestacks stain the sky with soot, and the rhythmic clang of metal echoes through the valley. For them, mining isn't just a way of life, it's survival. Without coal, they claim there's no progress. They believe that their work fuels the world, that their sweat and labor keeps the fires of civilization burning. To them, refusing to mine is not just foolish, it's betrayal. The Dispossessed, the village of renewal. Once, the Dispossessed called the mountain their home. They were part of Cinder Hollow, but they saw things differently. They dreamed of a world where the land was not stripped bare for temporary gain, where technology and nature worked together instead of against each other. They sought to build a future that honored the earth rather than exploiting it. But when they refused to work with the mines, they were cast out. Branded as dreamers and heretics, they were forced down into the valley, left to fend for themselves. Cinder Hollow took their land, their homes, and their place in the only world they had known. And yet, the dispossessed thrived. With ingenuity and resilience, they built a solarpunk sanctuary, one that flourished without the scars of industry. Their homes are powered by the sun, and their crops are nourished by their rain catching systems, and their streets are lined with lush greenery rather than dust and ash. The air is clean and the river untainted, but the past still lingers. Cinder Hollow sees the dispossessed as weak, wasteful, and hypocritical. After all, some of the tools and machines they use are still built from the very metal Cinder Hollow pulls from the ground. They mock them as runaways who refuse to do their part for the greater good. The dispossessed, in turn, see Cinder Hollow as blind, their greed leading them to strip the world bare until nothing remains. They refuse to trade, refuse to let their resources be used for mining, and refuse to acknowledge Cinder Hollow's claim that industry is the only way forward. Tensions simmer. Some whisper that the dispossessed are gathering strength and preparing to reclaim what was taken from them. Others fear that Cinder Hollow will not stand by forever while a village of traders prospers at the foot of their mountain. For now, the two villages remain at a stalemate, their histories intertwined yet irreconcilable. But one thing is certain, this feud is far from over. Hey friends, welcome back. I know that was kind of a long intro, longer than I normally have, but that is the lore for our area. That is the lore for the two competing villages that I have kind of imagined up in this space. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening to that as I built this solar punk house for myself. Actually, while I was building the house, I had quite a few of the villagers get stuck inside. I'm not really sure how, because I do have two front doors, but they can't seem to be able to find their way out. So my house is kind of turned into a little bit of like a villager sanctuary too at the same time, which is okay. It gave me some space to like destroy other houses in the village, and maybe I can revisit building some smaller solar punk type houses for them in the future. And here is my house. Hopefully here soon. This stuff here will age. I'd really like to have that kind of turquoisey green in the middle section, but I also kind of wanted the birch color to stick around. Like, they just used what supplies were available to them, and these are the supplies they had. I do want to get a beehive so that I can wax the copper that's in the top section so it stays the right colors, but these ones, I want those to age. Yeah, so here's where it's going. I thought if you like clipped these, they would stop growing, but they don't. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't want them to like fully take over. Right? I would like a little bit, but not like curtains just hanging over all of it. But that is, excuse me, that's my take on sort of a solar punk house. Here's the thing. I didn't do the inside. I didn't do the inside. We can talk about it. I've got a little bit of like a kitchen, a little bit of a storage area that they all keep trying to connect to. Excuse me. I think eventually I will put like a workstation situation here. There's my bed. This, yeah, that's supposed to stay green. Okay. Here's my little balcony. Isn't it cute? I got a little balcony. Up if we go. This stuff is what I want to stay the copper color. So far it seems to be okay. But here's my storage. So that's my storage, and then I did like a sunroof because I felt like that was very solar to let all the light in, right? Yeah, so that is it for my house. Just don't judge the inside. The next thing I really want to do for this episode, I know it's a really build heavy episode, I'm sorry, it just that is what it is. This is actually slowing me down as I come in, so I'm gonna clean that up a bit. I really want to do a, what's it called? I don't have wood in my, well, I'll get wood in a minute, but I want to create a farm, a multi-level layered farm that looks a little more futuristic and a little less like this situation. So I'll probably steal all of this from them and get it started. I'm really thinking like I kind of want a circular disc thing. I know that doesn't make, excuse you, I'll leave that because of the water. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I have this idea in my head of like water coming down. Excuse you, sir, what is your problem? Of like water coming down the middle of a circular tower. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking here, somewhere in this, but I don't know how big it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what tools I'm using. I don't know what to do about the villagers themselves. Do I trap them all in my house? I could. I mean, it'd be really easy to get them all in there. And it's probably the safest place for them right now while I like clear everything. That's probably what I should do. Let's just do that. If I can get all of them to move to my house. There's a couple that I have, what's it called? Trapped in their houses. Cute kitties. There's a few that I have trapped in their houses, but not a lot. I feel like I should be clearing this whole village. Just so I don't have to work around anything anymore. It's so funny. They don't seem to be able to work these front doors. I don't know why. They all try to come through these trap doors. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure they can all leave out of here. Because I keep letting them in and nobody's like stuck here. So it's an odd situation up here. We'll just do this and move everybody in. I mean, I guess if I can trap them all, if they can't use these doors, then that makes for an easy trap, right? I don't know. I am going to go ahead and work on clearing this village, and I will get back to you guys in a minute. They all seem a little bit lost by moving all of them over here. Can you get in? Okay, how many do I have? Oh, sweet. I have a few. Yep, this one's gotta go. Okay, I think I've got the farm where it's gonna be for now. I'd like to figure out some way to maybe put some sleeping in there and maybe encase the whole thing so my farmers stay in that building. For now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I've got all of the like single plot seeds there, and anything that has multiple, like your pumpkins and your watermelon, are here. But so what I really want to do before I call this complete is get a glass dome put in. I would like a glass dome with bees. I want a glass dome with bees. I'm thinking, honestly, I think I want to do that over there. I think that's where I want to put it. So that means I need a lot of sand right now, and then I need to get bees. And I honestly don't have a lot of luck with bees, so we'll see how that goes. I actually need more spruce too, and I can see a little taiga way over there, so I might pick some of that up. I realized I only had like a couple of spruce logs and I have nothing else, so that's why there's so much oak in this. I'd actually planned on some spruce, but I like the way it turned out. I'm okay with it, but I'd like to have some spruce for next time. So I need to go get a bunch of sand and collect some bees. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have to go do these things because I've just stayed home and built all day and there's like zero opportunity for me to die. I feel like I gotta have some opportunities for death and potential for passing the world on. Well, I have a little less than 2 stacks, but my shovel broke. So that's it for sand. I do remember seeing bees by one of the other villages. So we're gonna head that way. It has been a long time since I've done anything with bees. Can I just take them or do I need silk touch? I know I can do this and I can shear it, right? Oh, it's not full enough? Shoot. Do I have to wait? Are you both from that one? They must be. That looks like it could be a flower biome over here. Yeah, look at all the flowers. Oh, not a lot. Also, I'm not seeing any other bees. Can I pick them up, like, at night when they go to bed? Can I just snatch the hive? I really don't know how this works. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one to cook. And go on because I'm pretty sure I've seen a few different bees. At least if it's a matter of I'm like harvesting stuff and then I make bee boxes. Except somehow I have to get bees, right? You don't just get bee boxes bees with bee boxes. You have to have bees. How am I gonna get bees? Yeah. Okay, back at this village. You can definitely tell I've stolen like some of the walls. I thought I was gonna use the white terracotta, but I didn't. I thought I was gonna use that for my birch section of my house, and then I decided I didn't like that I don't have enough variations, and so I didn't use it. But I see some more bees. I see some more bees. Hello. Where's your home? Right there, kind of, ooh, like tucked in there. I don't even have a shovel, do I? Nope. Okay. Can I harvest a hive? There's 2. Go home, please. Can you guys go home? They go home at night, right? Okay, one's in. I feel like I gotta have a bed ready. That's the other one. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That doesn't work! And I can't run! Why can't I run? Ah! That doesn't work! That didn't work! That didn't work! That didn't work! Ah! No! They're both mad. Oh no! But did it drop? Or did it just break it? I gotta check. I don't think I picked it up. Oh, I feel bad. It didn't work. How do I get bees? Dang it, I came all this way for bees and only found 2 hives. And I broke one of them. This one's not as far away. I could probably lead these to my house, but I would need a hive first. One of the like bee boxes, right? No? Not enough? Here, look. What if I put some flowers down for you? So you don't have to go so far away. I feel like I just sit here and wait. Can I get this while they're around? Or will they be upset? Isn't that the point of the smoke? Oh. Okay. It gave me 3. So what does that do? How do I make a bee box? Yes, I can make 1 bee box. Okay. So I can make a bee box and I can lure them, right? I can lure them home with, I can do it with flowers. Have I gotten leads yet? I don't think I've found any leads yet. Can you lead? I'm so lost. Can you lead a bee? I'm not sure. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. Hello, bees here. There's 1. I really need 2 for this to work. Actually, I should make this bee box first so that when we like get there, I can immediately put it down. I don't want to kill the bee. Okay. I got 1. Am I gonna have to do this trip twice? Maybe I build the dome first and then try to figure out how to get them home. It's like he knew. Look at that. Just in time. Hi. I don't want any of that. Can you sit here for me? Please? I want your leads. Oh, he doesn't drop his leads when he gets in the boat? I thought he did. How do I get them? I don't really want to kill him. Oh, I hit a llama. I'm in trouble. I hit a llama. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't. I got his head. I need them to not be over there, though. I was building over there. Can I build? I freaking got his head. And I got leads, so now we can get bees. Are they still mad? If they aren't mad, maybe I can bring them in. But let's finish this. Okay. I don't know if this is possible. Please don't hate me. I can't. Oh, shit. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Do I want the baby? I guess we can take the baby. Bye, Dad. I don't have enough leads to take the third one. Oh, it's so sad. Come on, baby. And I actually left my boat way over here. I thought I was closer than I was. That's so sad. That's so sad. Don't look at it. One went straight in, which hopefully is a good sign. That one, I think, just wants a flower because it has been pulling ever since we left the other hive. Yay! I have done some work. Some lore. I have written some lore. And I'm gonna read it to you guys. And then actually, I'm going to end my time with the world. I really didn't expect to make it this long. I know it's only 2 episodes, but it's many, many hours for me. And I thought I would have died by now. And it's really time for me to pass it on to the next person. I think it's time for somebody else to either expand on what I've done or build their own story. So, here's what we got. The journey north. Long ago, before the villages and the land was divided, our ancestors lived on the great island to the south. For generations, it was their home, a land of abundance, surrounded by the endless sea. But as the seasons changed and the tides grew restless, the island could no longer sustain them. The soil thinned, the waters rose, and the time came to leave. The people scattered across the world searching for new beginnings. Some followed the rivers inland, settling in lush valleys and quiet forests. Others journeyed east, drawn to the promise of open lands and endless skies. But a few looked to the north, to the towering mountain that touched the clouds and the riches beneath it. They climbed, they built, and they made their home. Their story does not end here. but this is where it began.